I'm Ker Rowan, your course manager here at Hills. We have a plan to have great tees here at Hills by 2017. At the moment, our tees are not where we want them to be. We accept that, but we've put together a pretty strong maintenance plan to achieve our goal of great tees. We want to tell this story from basically rags to riches. And by June 2017, we're going to shout from the rooftop that Hills have got great tees. So here at Hills, we have 6 to 7 tees on average on every hole. The total area of all the tees is 1.2 hectares. The grass species is creeping bent with a little bit of POA. Constructed underneath them is a sand cap layer, 200 mil, and it'll let the water get away quite freely. Hills is purposely built to have many different types of tees. It means we can cater for all sorts of golfers. We welcome professionals just under 7,000 metres and beginners at just over 4,000 metres. 80% of the golf played here at Hills is played off the regular members tee. It means that the tees like this take about 80% of the wear. The Swedish Golf Federation doesn't allow us to move the tees forward or backwards too much without invalidating a round. When a golfer comes onto the tee, he wants to be able to put the ball down wherever he chooses. A typical example on this tee, I want to go here, I can't because there's a divot. Say I want to go over here, again, I can't because there's too much wear. This is one of the problems we're facing at the moment at Hills, and the grass isn't strong enough to resist the wear. During the 2014 season at Hills, we felt that some of the tees lacked a little bit of grass coverage. This year we're going to do things a little bit different to try and remedy that. We're going to move the markers around a little bit more to try and reduce the wear. We're also going to increase our maintenance regime, and we think this will have an immediate effect on the grass. So last year we tried a different type of grass on our driving range tee. We think it works quite well. It seems to coexist pretty well with what we have. So I'm going to try and find some just now and just show you what we're dealing with. So if I take a cut out of the ground, so with the ryegrass, we're actually looking for one that has a purple shoot. There you go. So the reason we use this grass is because it germinates a lot quicker than the bent grass, which means it establishes and it grows an awful lot quicker. It also takes the wear better than some of the other grasses. So to get the new ryegrass plants out onto the tees, we have to use a certain process. So we're going to take a machine called a grading machine. It's basically got cutting blades. So what it'll do, it'll cut and it'll aerify the tee. It'll drop the dry grass seeds into the ground, and then it'll also drop some sand on top. We estimate with good temperatures, 2 weeks and the grass will be established. So we're here on hole number 10. I want to show you guys what constitutes a great tee. So this is a brand new tee, so why is it great? Basically, the surface is flat, it's firm and it's even. The grass coverage is dense, and as you can see, it's very, very uniform. There's very few divots on this tee. So what we want to do, we want to try and mimic this out on the golf course. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what's underneath a typical tee at Hills. So directly under my feet, obviously there's a grass layer. Below that, there is a thatch layer. In an ideal world, that would be around 1 inch, so 25 millimetres. Below that, there is a sand cap layer, which lets the water get into the drainage layer beneath. So we're going to have a little look and see what we've got. So if we take out a plug, we can have a closer look at the thatch. So if I take my ruler here and just measure down to where it meets the sand cap layer, it's actually around 60 millimetres, so it's probably even more than what we thought. So at the moment, this is too thick. Not only is the thatch layer too thick, but it actually contains too much thatch in the layer. So basically what that means is there's too much fibre in there. So there's too many roots, there's too many shoots, and it's restricting the water movement. The problems this will give us at Hills basically is the tops of the tees will come a little bit spongy and they will come a little bit soft. This then creates more problems with wear. It won't tolerate the wear the same, but also through the winter period, it means that the tees are going to be more prone to disease. So we talked previously about giving the tees a fast start to 2015. We're going to do this by using the grading machine, which will slice up the ground, drop the seed, then put sand behind. But long term, we need to come up with a better solution to maintain the thatch layer in the tees. So we're going to do it through aerifying and top dressing. This is a tine from the aerifying machine, which will come in and create a hole in the ground. It'll dilute the thatch. It'll also mean that we can get some top dressing sand down into the holes. After that, we'll take a little bit of sand. This would mimic how it would come out the top dresser, so some of the sand will go down the holes. After that, we'll bring a mat just to smooth it all off and firm up the surface. We'll top dress the tees on a regular basis. The grass will get stronger and denser, and the tees will get firmer. The resistance to wear will increase, and the divots on the tees will recover faster. The wear will generally affect the tees less when the surface is firmer. Over the next 2 years, you guys are going to see a gradual improvement, and I believe by June 2017, we're going to have great tees here at Hills.